Hey YouTube, how you guys doing today? Kevin here, coming back at you with another video. Working on the son's bike. Moved it over here so I couldn't see. Okay, so this is a 1975 Kawasaki kv75. We're adapting it to fit a 2004 Kawasaki KDX 50 engine. The engine is slightly longer. As you can see, it's pretty close to that front fender, which we're going to have to trim up. What do you call it there? So we have some modifications I have to do to it still. Like I drilled out the top bolt to see what would fit, so I have to put a spacer in there. And then we have to modify, what do you call it there? We have to modify the coil wire, because you can see how the coil wire is too short. This engine is a little longer than the Kawasaki kv75 motor, and the cylinder on this one kind of aims up a little bit. So we got some stuff that we have to do to it. Not so much dramatically, but we got to get it done. So we're working on that. So one of the things that needs to be done is the engine mounts have to be done, and we got to make sure that we have clearance in the front fender. We're going to use what they call a header spark plug. We're going to get the heat range and everything else that we need, but we're going to order it for a header, which is going to make the plug shorter this way. So we're going to do that. That's how we're going to get around that. So we just have some modification stuff to do. Nothing really too dramatically crazy with it, you know. We're going to have to lengthen the chain. The mount, change out the ignition coil, because this coil right here is set up for a points ignition, and we need a CDI coil, which will bolt right into that spot. And then the bracket that goes from here, I think we can actually have it go to this way to hold and grab from here. So we're going to make that mount right there as well. This is the oil line, which is going to go to the back up top of that nipple right there. So that's we're going to change that, put a clear one on it so we can see what it's doing. Go into the automatic oiler there. With the engine moved all the way this way, we have perfect clearance with the chain. So that's all good. We're going to have to modify the bottom mount and make the top mount. I think I can do it the same way they had it. Grab it from here as opposed to up here. We're going to just grab it this way and it'll hook it onto here. So that's the way we're going to go with that. So we're going to have to make the tube a little longer and modify the end of it. Not a big deal. And then we can grab that one there, this one here, and then modify the bottom one, and then the engine's on. Running wise, put the coil on and throw the fuel line up to it with the petcock and all that. Oil injection up to there. That part's all done. Basically all the way around we got good clearance on everything, so this thing should be going, I'd say, within a week or so. We just got to modify it. This is the wiring right here for the ignition coil and the factory electrical connectors for the lights. So this thing's got the lights, that's all set. I have the throttle cable. Let's see, I really can't think of, we got to throw tires on it, and this is going to be fun. So we're going to start this during the week. We're going to get back on modifying this thing. I'm going to see if I can get some fabrication done on that front mount, and then other than that, guys, this thing is going to be a runner. That's what it's going to look like. That's right there is what it looks like when you take a 75 Kawasaki KV75 and mix it with a KDX 50, and it's going to be real nice. So we're going to have father-son bikes, matching bikes, and he'll be able to cruise along with me. Now the motor is a little smaller. It's a 50cc, so this is going to move him along just fine. I like the way the air filter sits in there. The Kickstarter has beautiful clearance. I'll show you the other side of the bike. So it's got the factory style Kickstarter for the KDX 50. Motor fits right on there. It's gonna look pretty decent. So I can't wait for him to ride this thing majestically. We gotta do the exhaust modification. That's gonna be a little bit of a interesting thing to do, but nothing dramatic. We can handle it. That's what we do on this channel. It might go up, it might be shaped a little differently, I'm not gonna lie to you, but we're gonna do the best. So I think it's gonna come up on this side over here, come up and over, and then cross over and connect up and in. So we'll figure it out. But we're going to use the factory exhaust. We're going to have to cut it up. We're going to have to cut up the pipe. So I'm thinking we're going to cut this whole pipe up right here and modify the factory exhaust. Other than that, it's not in bad shape. I think it's going to be, I think it's going to work out just well. I mean, it's got all the factory lights and everything else on it, you know what I mean? Even the bucket's good, you know? Front headlight, so. We're going to have twinsies, so can't wait to get these things done. I just figured to do a short video, show you guys what's going on. Let me talk to you guys about this bracket here. For those of you guys who aren't familiar with these bikes, there's a bracket that comes from the motor here, and it comes down and grabs on the cylinder right here, on the factory motor. So I'll show you that on mine. This is what I'm talking about. See, it's right here. It grabs it right there. So we're going to modify one to do the same thing. It fits right up in there. T-handle comes down, boom. But the one we have is short, so we'll have to make it longer. All right, so here it is right here. It's going to fit up on here, on this bolt, and come down like that. But it's going to go all the way down to the engine itself and hold it up. So we got to modify that. We got to make one of these pieces right here. That's not hard to do. We'll make that for that engine, and then be able to bolt it up to the factory thing. So we'll have those two mounts done. I'll make the spacer for the back of what do you call it there, the back side of this one right here, this top one, to fill in up there, and then I can tighten down the engine there, and then I can tighten down the engine up top there, and might even able to pull this thing up a little bit, get it level, and then do the bottom, make a bracket for the bottom, and then we'll be all done. So it's not in bad shape, guys. We're almost there. So really just a matter of modifying the engine mounts. So I could live with that, huh? So yeah, his bike is coming along great. Very excited for it. He's gonna love this thing. So just busting them out, guys. Got a lot of projects. I want to start restoring these bikes. I want to start getting these things done. This one's getting a full restoration. We already did the motor. We got to clean it up and paint it. So we got this thing running mint. There is no leaks. We have all the wirings done. Everything, the engine's all rebuilt. It's got new chain sprockets. It's got new wheel bearings. Got new tires. Got new tubes. It's got new this. It's got new that. So we're then it's just a matter of cleaning up stuff, painting it, powder coating it, and getting it off to that. This bike is actually going to be pretty easy to do now that the engine's all done, all new seals and gaskets. Now it's just a matter of cleaning it, prepping it, and doing it up that way. Once again, it's a CDI bike. Both of these are now. So anyway, short video, but I just wanted to say hi and show you where I'm at. We're going to be doing some projects, guys. Projects. So this is the, what should we name this, guys? Huh? What should we name this bike? That's a KDX motor. And it's a kv75, but it's not a 75 no more. It's a 50. So would this be a kv50X? Yeah? That would be what this is? A kv75, kv50X? I don't know. Let me know. Let me know what you think. We got to name this thing. So, alright guys, I'll talk to you later. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And I'll talk to you later.